Okay, my friends, this is Santiago here, recording from Panama. A couple of years ago, this is 2015, I saw a vision where I saw millions of people from North America, namely the United States of America, escaping the country because of coming judgment from God. I saw millions of people crossing the border south to Mexico on foot, on cars, on bicycles, on motorbikes. And I saw also scores of people, maybe hundreds of thousands of even millions of them, fleeing the United States in boats. Now, 2 years have passed since I had that vision. And then I come across this program of True News that was yesterday, August 22nd, 2017, and you can look it up. The title of the program is Obama's Connection to Radical Revolution. Now, I'm going to play a part of Rick Wiles' vision he had that he had never said, in my understanding, he had never said publicly. So I'm going to, please listen carefully.
If you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, or the Gulf, and you have a boat, you need to get on that boat and sail, row, whatever you got to do. Float, just do something. Get away from the country. If an EMP blast takes place, don't sit in shock and wonder what you're going to do.
Right.
If you have access to a boat on the coast, leave immediately. Immediately before somebody gets to your boat. Because other people are going to be looking at your boat. The Lord showed me something, Doc. This is, I'd say 2010, 2011. I know where I was at. I was at Marshall's house, Carissa Marshall's house, and Marshall's standing here right now. I was at their home, and I was walking around in their yard praying and thinking about these things. Because this is on my mind. It's never left me, and since the vision in 1998, I think about it every day. I've had to live with it every single day. Like Jeremiah said, you know, he constantly heard war and the hooves of the horses. He heard the sound of the war all the time, 24/7, in his bones. He couldn't get it out of him. Well, that's the way I've been since 1998. And I was walking around in the backyard of Carissa Marshall's house when they were living in Florida before they went to Ecuador. And I had this short vision. I saw thousands of boats, yachts, sailboats, all kinds of boats. I saw them depart from the West Coast, the East Coast, and the Gulf Coast instantly. And what I realized was this was the last exodus. They were the last people to get out. That was it. That's what I knew immediately in that vision. What I was seeing were the last Americans to get out. They left on boats.
Wow. You've never shared that with me before.
I haven't?
No, I've never heard that before. So
I saw them
that's
go
a stunning
from
image there.
Doc, I saw thousands of boats leaving from 3 directions simultaneously. From Oregon, Washington, Oregon, California, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, all the way up the East Coast, Maine. I saw thousands of boats instantly leave. And I knew they were the last Americans to escape.
Wow.
I believe that is an EMP attack. People will immediately know there is no way to survive. what just happened. You have to go. You have to leave immediately. You float on the ocean and pray that you survive, that you get someplace that you can go to shore and they take you in.
Right.
Well, I don't think that will be an EMP attack. It could be anything, actually. It could be the caldera below Yellowstone blowing up. It could be, civil unrest, civil war that is brewing in every part of the states. I mean, it could be war. It could be a nuclear blast. It could be a false flag. I mean, it could be anything, but that's going to happen. We do believe, and I've heard different testimonials from other people having similar visions. Okay, so let's continue here what Rick Wiles said.
But you're a refugee then.
Yes.
You don't have papers, you don't have a visa, you don't have a passport, you're a refugee. And you're going to be at the mercy of other countries, whether you end up in Guatemala or Honduras or Panama or Mexico or Cuba, wherever you end up.
Right.
Okay, now he said something important here. You're going to be at the mercy of other countries. Now, let me tell you, Rick Wiles and team, the True News team, and all the American brethren there, that there is a Latin American family, the Church of Christ in Latin America. I mean, a few of them now that have this understanding. We are preparing to receive the American remnant, to receive you as our very own family, and to serve you, just as you have served us. Back in the old days, okay, when you sent missionaries to our lands. Now, it's going to be difficult. Yes, you're going to be refugees, but you're going to have a home. Now, it's time to prepare. It's very difficult for the Americans to prepare because they dug out the Panama Canal, they placed man on the moon, they invented the planes, the internet, and so forth. But the American remnant has to have the humility. They have to be humble in spirit to receive the grace of preparedness, so they can prepare for the coming mayhem that's going to strike their land.
You're going to be at the mercy of the people there. So you better float to some place friendly. That's how serious it is right now, Doc. That's how serious it is. An EMP attack by North Korea.
Okay, I'm going to play a part just to finish this video, and I can provide the links in the YouTube video links later on. I'm going to play a video I posted on the internet 2 years ago talking about these boats. It's very visual. It's not so professional, okay? I have to tell you, I lost everything, literally everything, working for this vision. And I just have a cell phone. I mean, I lost my laptop, I lost everything. I just have a tiny cell phone, but I still believe it's important to convey this message to you. So, play that clip for you.
Strong towers on those preferred locations. We will see judgment falling upon the earth, and those represent the small.
Now, this is a video I made, okay, 2 years ago.
Here. The snares will fall upon the whole
This
world.
is a map of North and
That's
South
what we need to be
America.
ready for that time. And there will be thousands of ships.
Okay, you see
These
the lentils and the black beans are
lentils
ships and
represent
boats
thousands of boats and
escaping the
ships
United States.
coming south to Central and South America. We need to be ready for them. That's the way the millions are going to come down. Panama should be strong. A strong tower should remain in place when this great time is
And we should have
to the world.
places ready
will
along the
come.
coast to
Comes.
receive those boats and ships.
We have to understand that there will be a time where the total lockdown will be on the United States of America. No more people will be able or allowed
There's going to be
go
a
out.
complete
Russia
lockdown.
and China will attack.
And in
We see
fact,
Russia
if
and
Donald
China
Trump,
maybe disputing the Panama Canal,
if he builds
and
the
we need
wall,
to pray, for
that wall actually
but
is going
the
to
end
be
is good. The Lord
to
Jesus reigns.
keep
We
the
see King of
Americans
Kings
to go south,
reigning on
not really
North
to
and
keep
South
them,
America and upon
to
whole
keep the
world.
Mexicans out.
So let's praise God because the end is good.
The end is
Let
good.
us hold fast onto the word of God because the enemy is going to be
The
locked.
enemy is going to be
forever
locked.
as well.
Jesus Christ is going to reign, okay? And this is the Global Samaritan Network working here.